Hey, what's up everybody? This is Osterberg501 and today I want to go over PS4 trophies for the upcoming Marvel's Avengers game. These did actually leak at the beginning of 2020, but with these new updated trophies, there have been some changes, there were some removals and some additions. This is seeming to be the actual updated live version of the trophies, and these will most likely be the same for Xbox and the same achievements for Steam. These will have some spoilers in them because some of them are just from completing the main missions of the game, so if you don't want to hear spoilers or anything like that, stop watching the video. And this does show some more specific information on some of the systems we already know about. First off, we have defeat Modoc and the Cree. We already knew Modoc was going to be in the game. From some leaks and looking at data mining, we did know the Cree is going to be in the game. Not certain because it has Modoc and the Cree. I'm wondering if the Cree are either just some enemies in that mission, or if maybe after defeating Modoc, you then fight some Cree and maybe the Cree pop out, and that could actually be a really cool way for them to transition the main story we're going through with Aim and then starting us into more like main missions that will come along down the road as updates to the game, and having that be a story focusing around fighting the Cree. That could be a really cool way to do it. Then we have Reunite the Avengers. I'm assuming this is just after you get all 6 Avengers, you get this achievement. We have Rescue Captain America. We already knew he's going to be playable, even though it shows that he dies at the start of the game. We have Reach the Aim Space Station. We actually knew about this as well. This was actually shown in a trailer in I think 2019 where there was Iron Man in space. We did know that that was going to be something that we would be fighting at some point in space. Stop the Helicarrier from crashing into New York City. I think they did talk about this, or maybe it was leaked or something, that the Helicarrier was possibly going to be crashing and we had to stop it from crashing into a city. I'm not sure if they ever named it. Rescue Inhumans from the research facility. We do know that Inhumans are going to be a decent sized part of the main campaign of the game. Recruit Black Widow. Locate the anthill. We did know about this as well from data mining and from one of the trailers we got from one of the War Table live streams. The anthill is going to be another one of our hubs. It's also going to have another one of the factions and a bunch of different character NPCs in it. Destroy the Aim Arc Reactor. This is probably just another one of the main missions. Recruit Tony Stark. Recover the shield protocols. Actually, no idea what this is. I'm assuming it's just another one of the main missions. That is be one of the different chapters of the main hero missions. Discover the location of the Chimera, which is just the main helicarrier we use throughout the campaign and the game. Escape the clutches of Aim in New Jersey. Probably just another chapter in the main missions. Reach the VIP balcony. This might be some jumping puzzle, hidden Easter egg or something like that, or it could just be another main mission. Not exactly certain on that one. This one, complete the elite heroic hive. If you don't know what hives are, they have talked a little bit about what these are in one of the interviews they did, or a couple of the interviews they did. There's 2 different types. They talked about it being hives, and then I think they talked about it being mega hives. I'm assuming the elite heroic hive may be the mega hive, just a different naming to it. Now hive, you take in your entire roster into this mission. You use one of your heroes until it's pretty much extinguished or completed and you can't use it anymore in that specific hive. Then you go to a new one. So it's kind of like using your entire geared out, leveled up roster to do a mission with all of them, which is definitely one of my most anticipated mission types for this game. It does sound really cool of how they're actually going about it. Open 100 strong boxes. Now I'm wondering if these are just some type of different named chests throughout the game, or if this is maybe something you can get as random drops, or maybe something you buy for credits from vendors that you open outside of the gameplay, or if it's just, you know, one of the normal chests that just has a different name throughout playing the game. Break into 30 depots. This is just another loot area. Usually I think it would be considered a point of interest in a lot of the war zones. Purchase an item from 2 different faction vendors. We did know that there's going to be faction vendors. We didn't exactly know how they work, and we still don't. Faction vendors will have different items. Most likely I think these are probably going to work something like WoW factions, where you get more reputation with those factions and you can buy better or different items from them. Fully upgrade any gear item. Fully upgrade a major artifact. We don't really know much about major artifacts. Defeat 50 enemies with assault heroic or ultimate heroic abilities. Equipped all legendary or better gear with any hero. Now we do know from the beta and from footage from some of the developer gameplay that you can equip all legendary items, which are the color yellow. This also does say or better. So we do know that there are exotics in the game that we pretty much know nothing about, except that they're dark orange because that does show in the game. There's like a little section you can scroll over that shows all the rarities. And that's pretty much all we know. The devs have said that they significantly change the way your hero will play or significantly changes the play style of your hero. So we're not certain if this will be one item. In some of the gameplay from the developers, we do see that the major artifact, in just like a small glimpse of them in their inventory, they had a major artifact equipped which had the color of exotic, and then they had a chest piece that was also that dark orange exotic color. So we do know that at least they'll have a major artifact, at least one armor piece that can be exotic equipped at a time, and we're not certain if you can equip to more exotics than that. Rescue 100 AIM prisoners. I'm assuming this is just going through different missions that you rescue more prisoners doing different missions. Collect 3 artifacts, collect 500 gear items, collect 50 intelligence files. I think these are just pretty much lore pieces. We do know that the comics that you collect do actually give you stats for every comic, and I don't think the intelligence files do that. I think they're just kind of lore things, expand the lore and give you more stories throughout the game. Collect a full comic set. We do know that the comics have different sets. I'm not certain if completing a set will give you some extra stat for a completion of them or not. It could be pretty cool. Complete harm challenges 1 to 5. Defeat any 20 different enemy types. This does show us that there are quite a few enemy types in the game. We do know there was quite a few different ones in the beta. Don't think there was 20. Complete any mission in under 3 minutes. Earn a 100% rating for any Warzone at Challenge 4 rating. Complete 30 Warzones at Challenge 3 or high rating. Earn a 5-star rating on objective without any team member taking damage. This one seems like it could be pretty hard. For whatever reason, it's bronze as a trophy, but it does seem like this would be one of the harder ones. Earn a 100% rating on a mission without any team member being downed. This seems a little easier than without taking damage, which is so kind of hard. Defeat 10 or more enemies with a single heroic ability activation. Reach a combo of 20 hits or higher. This could be pretty hard, especially since most likely you would need to do this on a tankier enemy, which are usually harder to CC. Complete 50 Hive missions. And this one, different than the other Hive mission one, is this only says Hive. The other one was it Elite Hive? Let me see if I can find it. It was something else that seems to be different named. So this one seems to be, yeah, so this is Elite Heroic Hive. So that one seems to be a higher tier or higher difficulty version than just normal hives. Then we have complete a global offensive mission chain. Not certain what that is, because mission chains I think are a bit different than the actual hero missions or main missions of the game. Complete the iconic Avengers mission chain. Again, same with that. Complete 5 hive missions. Open 5 cash strong boxes. Not exactly certain what that is. That does seem to be more like it would be something in game, but again, not certain. This could be something that you get from vendors or something you loot and then maybe open in your inventory or open maybe back at your base or something like that. Complete 100 assignments. Complete 15 villain sectors, which pretty much are the things you go through that's a mission. And at the end, there's always a big boss fight with one of the villains. Reach hero level 50 and purchase all skills for any hero. So we do know that 50 is going to be the cap. There's not a trophy for anything higher than level 50. The skills in the game, we do know we can pretty much change them at any point. It's as easy as just removing the skill point from that skill and putting it somewhere else. Reach hero level 5 with 5 different heroes. Complete 10 assignments. Reach rank 25 in any faction. So we do know the factions have at least 25 ranks. I'm assuming this is the max rank because that's just what the trophy's at. Earn a total of 250 hero levels across the entire hero roster, which is 5 heroes max out, a little less than that with another hero leveled up. Reach power level 150 with any hero and earn all trophies. We do know with the other trophies that were unlocked before, there was to get power level 300 and it's still at the same max level. I'm thinking some of the trophies that they took out were probably something that's still going to be in the game, just they took them out of trophies because maybe they would take too long to get or they just didn't want them as trophies anymore, achievements. Pretty much everyone does think that the power level will still be 300. I'm pretty certain of that because power level 150 is isn't very high. In the beta, we actually had 45 as the max, and the max is level 15. So most likely the power level will still be 300. So that's the max level gear you can get. With the devs pretty much telling us that the beta was actually quicker leveling than the main game, getting level 50 and 300 power with one character will take quite a bit of time just for one character. So there will be a lot of time required to do some of these trophies and get some of the highest gear in the game. So that's pretty much all I want to go over. There were some things that definitely hint at some different content we haven't heard about and some more specifics for some systems in the game. So that's all I want to go over. Subscribe if you want to see more Marvel Avengers videos or any other videos. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about all these trophies, and thanks for watching.